these 5,000 people, he asked me to do an impromptu debate on this book, which I did. And we went back and forth for about 45 minutes in front of this enormous crowd. After about 45 minutes, it was obvious to him that I wasn't going to acquiesce and I wasn't going to really take what he was saying. So he finally then opened up the Quran and he turned to this reference in chapter 10, he started with verse 37, and then he ended with verse 38. Or do they say, he, that's referring to Muhammad, has forged it? So did Muhammad forge it? Say, bring then a surah like it, and call upon whoever you can besides Allah, if you are truthful. So what he was saying to me, Jay, if you really believe that this is false, if you really believe it has all these problems that you claim, then produce a surah like it. Produce any surah like it. Now, you could go to other references as well. You can go to chapter 2, verse 23. You can go to chapter 17, verse 88. They also say much the same thing. So there are 3 different references where you can find this claim. Produce a surah like it. Surah like it is the claim that Muslims always encapsulated in. Anything. So I just quickly, while he was there, I just quickly opened up my Bible, and I opened up to Psalm 23. And I got there in front of the microphone and I started reading it. And I started from the very first verse of it, saying, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the quiet. As I was reading it, they turned off the microphone thinking that would shut me up. So I just stepped forward, and if any of you know me very well, you know that I have a very loud voice. My voice is just now coming back. I was at Speaker's Corner this Sunday, and you will see the videos of the debate we had on with Mansour Ahmad there at Speaker's Corner. And every time when I went for 3 hours last Sunday, and after 3 hours I lose my voice. But it's very loud. I built it up over the years. So I use my Speaker's Corner voice, finished up Psalm 23, turned towards the Sheikh, and then said, now you produce a surah like that. Produce any surah, produce any verse that could equal Psalm 23. And I said, let me tell you why Psalm 23 is better. And I went through and started unpacking. Who is our shepherd? What is it about? God is our shepherd. What does he do to us? What does it say about us? And as I was doing that, he then asked me to leave the stage. Because you can see, he couldn't have me up there preaching that which he didn't want the crowd to hear. So I encourage any of you to do the same thing, because you will be asked this question. Muslims, whenever they get frustrated or whenever they run out of ideas, they always revert back to chapter 10 or chapter 2 or chapter 17. Produce a surah like it, simply like that. Go to your favorite verse. Maybe it's 1 Corinthians 13. Maybe it's Matthew 5. Whatever is your favorite verse, that could be any of the Psalms, because in fact almost any one of the Psalms is superior to what you're going to find in this book here.
Indeed, as Jay said, any part of the Bible, the Psalms especially, is superior to the Quran. When I was going through preparing for my surgery, I read Psalm 30. I will praise you, O Lord, for you have rescued me. You refused to let my enemies triumph over me. O Lord my God, I cried out to you for help, and you restored my health. You brought me from the grave, O Lord, and you kept me from falling into the pit of death. Sing to the Lord, all you godly ones. Praise his holy name. His anger lasts for a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may go on all night, but joy comes in the morning. When I was prosperous, I said, nothing can stop me now. Your favor, O Lord, made me as secure as a mountain. Then you turned away from me and I was shattered. I cried out to you, O Lord. I begged the Lord for mercy, saying, what will you gain if I die, if I sink down into the grave? Can my dust praise you from the grave? Can it tell the world of your faithfulness? Help me, O Lord, and have mercy on me. Help me, O Lord. You have turned my mourning into joyful dancing. You have taken away my clothes of mourning and clothed me with joy, that I might sing praises to you and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give you thanks forever. I pray today that you will take these lessons. It's not possible to minister to anyone with a closed Bible. We should always have our Bibles at hand and turn to the pages or the places that we read often. And I pray that you will do that. I always have my Bible right next to me, and it's always open somewhere. There are all kinds of postmarks, post it every which way. I know that you can find the Bible online, but it's better to have it. And then to find it online too. Well, anyway, enjoy these pictures, which I took from the Peloponnese this last March.